just to preface that, obviously, one of the differences between Islam and Judaism, and that's the lens I'm looking at this, is that Islam encourages that. That is one of the mitzvahs for Islam, is to go out and spread the word and make sure that you're giving other people an equal chance of salvation and a better
So
life
it depends how
through
you
Islam.
look at what a mitzvah is. According to the
Well,
Rambam,
why is it not one of the 613 as a...
right, so the Rambam believes it is. So the Rambam in Sefer HaMitzvot, in the third mitzvah, he ties it to the mitzvah of loving God. He says if you truly love God, you're going to want to make everyone around you love God as well. And then the example he gives is what Abraham did in Haran. All the commentators teach that he made converts in Haran. That he converted the men, Sarah converted the women. He said that he loved God so much that he wanted everyone else to love him also. This idea of reaching out was there. Clearly, there was no Torah as we know it today in Abraham's time. But the Rambam views an obligation to go out and let people know of the covenant that Abraham was in, to in some way emulate that. God himself.
But obviously, that's not Judaism, right? That's the love of God. That's different.
Oh, well, it's indistinguishable in our religion, by the way.
Is it?
Of course, we have a commandment to love God. Those commandments are indistinguishable with every other commandment next to it. God never separates commandments.
No, what I'm saying is the commandments that God gave Moses, is that indistinguishable from the commandments that God gave to Abraham? Isn't that a different set of rules, given that the Torah is,
No.
a landmark in that time?
No, I'm quoting a medrash, right? But the Rambam Sefer HaMitzvot means the book of commandments. So he goes through the 613 commandments and he tries to tell you the reasoning behind the commandments and how does one fulfill the commandment. And he writes there that the way you fulfill that commandment is by doing what Abraham did. So he's giving you an example on how he interprets the commandment to love God.
Okay, and why is it that you think that other Jews don't see that as a mitzvah? Because obviously what you're, and don't take this the wrong way, obviously, but it's kind of like you're accusing international Jewry of not fulfilling this mitzvah, which would mean that they are obviously going against God.
Because of Kabbalah, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also, like, I think God wants us to emulate him. God proselytizes.
But I think it's too easy to say it's just Kabbalah. Are you saying that the international Jewry, most Orthodox Jews, Hasidim, are not fulfilling the mitzvah, and the reason that they're not fulfilling the mitzvot is because of Kabbalah, i.e., it sounds like you're saying Kabbalah is evil.
Yes, I believe that it has redefined the reason to be Jewish. Okay. Now, we're talking about one mitzvah.
Not just the reason to be Jewish, Judaism, right? Because what you're saying is that the Kabbalah has ensured that people are not fulfilling the 613 mitzvot.
No, I didn't say the 613 commandments. I said possibly one commandment, the way the Rambam understands it. I also believe the Kabbalah makes them not fulfill the commandment of not mistreating converts. It says...
Okay, so this is what I'm getting at. Is it your view that the Kabbalah has basically corrupted Judaism to such a level?
I mean, this is nothing new. I mean, I've been teaching this for many, many years.
I know, I'm just trying to... Because this is the first time that it's clicked for me. So what you're saying is Kabbalah has corrupted Judaism to a level where even the most religious yeshiva-ish type Jews are not fulfilling at least some of the 613 commandments that they should be fulfilling.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, that's very clear.